What is going on, guys? This is A Hammer Gaming, and for you today I have the first episode in a series which I'm calling Going for Gold. Now, what this series is essentially going to be is exactly what it sounds like. It's going to be me going into a Gold Cup and trying to win it. As you can see there, the team I'm using is my BPL sweat side, and this is going to be a very fun first episode, as in total we have a total of 22 goals to show you, including one incredible goal from Taraabt. So the first game, going into the first game of the Gold Cup here, this guy wanted me to use the same kit which he had, and that showed the team he's rolling with. I believe it's a Premier League side. It is. So he had De Gea in goal, Torres and Remy up front, Cazorla in attacking mid, and he actually started the game really quickly. He gets a corner, and David Luiz puts it in straight away. I don't know what Czech was doing. He came out to collect. He didn't collect it, and then David Luiz does some dancing on me to make it 1-0. And then the game got even worse after that, as the second goal here coming just soon after the ball played through. He tries to sweat it across, gets it wrong, but Torres cuts in perfectly, puts it in the bottom corner, and that made it 2-0. And at this point I'm thinking, well, this could be a really short episode, but lo and behold, Mario Balotelli gets the ball through, cuts inside, cuts back outside, puts it into the top corner, and Balotelli gets us back into the game. So that's 2-1. And then there's even more goals coming as Balotelli gets played through again. He muscles his way past the defender, puts it in the bottom corner, and it's 2-2. And he tells the crowd to make a bit of noise. He wants to hear them. And then, as if it couldn't get any better, just before half-time, corner whipped in, Vincent Kompany, Younes Kaboul even, he puts it in the bottom corner, and a miraculous turnaround in the first half to make it 3-2. And then if it couldn't get any better, it does. He makes a mistake of passing it out. Aguero puts it across, and Vermaelen, he gets a bit of brain damage. He puts it into the back of the net. My opponent didn't want to see it anymore. He quickly skipped the replay, and that is how we went into half time. So after starting off really slowly, I'll go into half being 4-2 up with 2 goals from Balotelli, another goal from Vermaelen, and a goal from Kaboul. You can see the half time stats there. So we go into the second half, and another corner for me, and Lucas Podolski this time with a diving header. He puts it in. It's 5-2, and at this point it really should be game over. It should be able to hold out from here, but my man here, he gets another goal. Chip through ball over the top, puts it into the bottom corner, Fernando Torres, and that makes it 5-3. And the game's really close now, but this is the goal of the episode. An incredible goal from Taraabt. He's a bit of pinball on the outside of the box. Taraabt gets it, stops the ball, flicks it over his head, and on the volley puts it into the bottom corner. That is an incredible goal from Adel Taraabt as he bows to the crowd. He knows it was a great goal, and everyone else knew it. And we're about to see a replay of that goal. As you see, he stops the ball, flicks it over, and that's an incredible finish from Adel Taraabt right there. And that made it 6-3. And once again, the game should have been over, but Balotelli wanted to make sure as he puts it in and makes it 7-3 as he powers a header past the keeper. And if you're thinking it couldn't get any better, just wait and see. As the ball comes to me in midfield, a few nice passes, ends up going through to Aguero on the wing. He puts it forward. Balotelli puts it in. That makes it 8-3. And my opponent has had enough right there. He doesn't want to see Balotelli celebrating anymore. And he goes ahead and rage quits, which is an odd thing to do considering it's the 90th minute. All he's done there is lose his DNF bonus. When you're in the 90th minute, there's really no point. But there he's gone. He gets out of here. It finishes 8-3 to RN Galaxy. Balotelli getting 4 goals there, and you look at the match details and fairly comfortable in the end, and the 8-3 doesn't really flatter me in this situation. So we're into the quarterfinals of the Gold Cup. So this series I'm thinking of producing every couple of days. If you want it more, then just let me know. As we go into the second round now, and this match here is another goal fest. As you see, we make a few changes here. Gary Gardner comes out for Ramirez, and then Yaya Toure comes in for Shinji Kagawa. Glenn Johnson comes out for Kyle Walker. And then Gael Clichy comes in for Brian Oviedo, who's a very good silver. If you haven't tried him out before, have a try with him, because his stats may not be brilliant, but he has an absolute bagging left foot shot on him. So definitely have a go at him. So we go into the quarterfinals. We come against this guy who's got a Bundesliga side with Miranda there. And the game starts off well for me, actually, this a bit later in the game, and his defence goes missing, comes through to Aguero. He's never going to miss from there as he puts it into the bottom corner, and that makes it 1-0. And I believe that that's how it ended at half-time. Yeah, it did, 1-0 at half-time. And this was actually a really close game. The 1-0 scoreline didn't flatter it. It was a very tough game. This guy was very good. And so we go into the second half. We have a chance here, but my man clears it. And from here, he's got the break as he puts it through. And he's one-on-one now, defender. He plays another ball through here. And this is going to be 1-0, is it? No, great save from Czech. And Fabregas manages to miss the target. And that really was the turning point in this game. If he scored that, then he would have been back in the game. But as it turns out, he missed. I went up the other end. Balotelli puts it across to Sergio Aguero. That made it 2-0. And because of how tight this game was, that really should have been game over. But it really wasn't. The man loses the ball there in midfield. A few passes and it ends up going through for Balotelli. And Balotelli's not going to miss from here unless it's an incredible save, which it was. But it falls to Podolski. That made it 3-0. And that was definitely game over now. If you lose a 3-0 lead in FIFA, then something's gone wrong there. But to make it even better, there's a strike there. Well saved from the keeper. It comes out to Podolski on the wing at an acute angle. He manages to find an absolute bomb into the bottom corner. And now at 4-0, that game is definitely game over. And RN Galaxy are heading into the semi-final. We get a replay here of Podolski's finish. A really good goal from Lucas Podolski. And I've said it before, his left foot is absolutely deadly. He'll find the corner from anywhere. But straight from kickoff, my man goes up the other end, wins the ball, has a shot. It's a good save from Petr Cech. Falls out to his player who manages to hit the ball at Petr Cech. And it manages to fall into the back of the net. So it's 4-1, but still fairly comfortable at this stage. I mean, at 4-1, it really should be game over. And just to seal the deal, the ball comes through to Aguero. He puts it into the bottom corner. And that is 5-1, and that is game over. And that's definitely the semi-final now. As that is how the game ended here, as we're about to see the full-time whistle go. There it is, 5-1 to RM Galaxy. And that's, as it turned out, from a very hard first half, where the possession and all stats were quite close, it turned into a game which was fairly comfortable. As you see the match details here, you can see that in the end we came out with comfortable winners. A few long shots which you can take away from the total shots, but other than that it was a fairly dominant performance. And that takes us into the semi-final. And this next game was an extremely tough game. The guy was a very good player. We're about to see here that we had a quick look at the fitness on my team. No one was changed out. This is the strongest Premier League side that I have. So we go into the next game and we'll have a look for his team. He had a very different team. It's a team you don't usually see. And he could obviously use it because he was a very good player. As we're about to show you his team here, it was a Belgium league side with two Premier League strikers, Beckford and Delfonso. And it actually took to the 43rd minute for the deadlock to be broken. My man there had a corner. Cech kicks it out. He wins the header, and it's one of those FIFA things where the defence just goes lacking. The ball goes across. He cuts inside nicely, puts it into the bottom corner, and Delfonso made it 1-0 after an extremely tight first half. He managed to take the lead in the 43rd minute. And then to make matters even worse, from kickoff, he gets the ball back. A bit of ping-pong in midfield, but he ends up winning the ball. And he's going to go up the other end with a player whose name I'm not even going to pretend to announce. He's going to get through sooner or later. There it is. And it's a very good finish from Kelvin, the Brazilian left mid. He puts it in the bottom corner. and 2 goals in the 45th minute mean that we go into half-time 2-0 down in a match which was extremely tight. He manages to get 2 goals at half-time. There goes the whistle. And at this point, I'm thinking that the FIFA gods are just against me. And we're having such an even half to go, again at 2-0. And you can see maybe from the stats it wasn't as even. He probably deserved it. But we go into the second half, and this is where we really started to play a lot better. He kicks it out there. It falls to Balotelli. He plays it through to Podolski, who puts it into the bottom corner, and that's 2-1. And now we think that maybe there's a way back into this game if you can get a goal like that. And then shortly after, straight from the goal kick, my man here playing around with it in midfield, he's going to lose the ball here. And then straight from that chance, we're going to go up the other end, find Aguero on the wing, chip it through ball, and here's Yaya Toure, plays it across. Balotelli makes it 2-0. Bit of a sweaty goal, but in a game where he was probably ahead of me in chances and possession, you have to take anything you can. And then it gets to the point where it's very late in the game. My man gets the break here, plays it down the wing, and he's got the pass across, and he does exactly what I would do. He plays it across. Another name which I'm not going to pretend to announce, puts it in. That made it 3-2. And there was no coming back from there. He was the better player. He probably deserved to go through. And RM Galaxy are kicked out in the semi-finals. So we had a good run. But unfortunately, the silver Belgian team, he was a good player. He deserved to win. And we'll have a look at the match details here. And they all confirm that he was the better player. As you see there, RM Galaxy are eliminated. So we'll have a look at the match details here. And he was the better player. He had the better chances. I just didn't get to show them because if I'd added chances as well as the goals in this, then we would have been here for 20 minutes. As there was 22 goals in this episode, including that incredible goal from Taraabt. But this is coming to the end of the video, so if you've enjoyed it, please like, please subscribe, share this video, follow me on Twitter at @ahammergaming, and I'll see you next time. Bye.